of giving the content, then content was giving very better in the Saraswati Vidya Mandir. What do you think? Saraswati Vidya Mandir is weak in giving content? No, it's far better than you. They give very good education. What do you think? Saraswati Shishma Mandir does not give good education. They give far better than your education. Only one they don't give, that is what spoken English, and you're charging 10 times more than them. For what? Just for this only communication. Just for the communication. And you forget that, why are you charging? He is insane. The day he start asking, my dear school, after 16 years, I am not able to communicate in English, either in reading, either in writing, either in listening or in speaking. How would you answer if he starts asking you? How would you face him if he starts asking you? Hello, dear teachers, parents, and school owners. English speaking is today's topic. Should English speaking be mandated in the schools or not? It has been always a point of discussion and debate from ages. In my point of view, it must be mandated, but why? Let's discuss with some logics in detail today. I would request you to watch this video for 8 to 10 minutes with all your patience and concentrations. So when I say about a school, it has got 4 pillars. One is the management, other is the teacher, other is the student, and the next is the parents. So why English speaking should be mandated in the school? To know that, we should know why these all are there concerning with that school. So first of all, let's discuss about the management. So management has decided one day to open the school. Let's think about the reasons why. Why did they open the school? And that to English medium school. So there must be 2 reasons, one personal and one for students. So the personal reason might be 2. Number 1 is the image. What image? If I as a manager run a school, if I say I run a CBSE affiliated day come boarding school, it's add a feather to my image, my prestige. On the other hand, if I say I run a Vidyalaya, it might not look that good. So I opened the school, the management, because it wanted to add something to its image. The second was the finance. Means what the fees is I am charging as an English medium school. If I had opened the Hindi medium school, it would have been 1/4, 1/5, and 1/6. I am charging 6 times more on the name of English medium school so that I opened this English medium school. But if I ask on the other hand, on the student's hand, why did I open English medium school? If I see for the students, everything was going good. The Hindi medium schools were there. Was there any problem? The language is never a barrier to transfer the knowledge. The students were knowing mathematics wonderfully. The students were knowing science wonderfully. The students were knowing social science wonderfully. What was the problem? The problem was only one. The world was turning global. It was the MNCs coming and the English importance was increasing every other day. So we found that our Indian student should be strengthened in English communication to compete the whole world. So I as a manager opened this school for 2 reasons. First of all, finance and image. The second is for the students to make them compatible to speak English globally. To build them communication on 2 parameters. They must be able to listen well, they must be able to speak well, they must be able to read well, they must be able to write well in English. This is the first pillar of the school. Let's see about the other. Why the teacher joined the English medium school, not the Hindi medium school? Earlier, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line, everyone was joining Hindi medium school. But why English medium school now? Again, the same 2 reasons. The teacher was thinking, if I'll be called the master, if I would be in a Hindi medium school, I would be called the Master Ji. I don't like that. I want to be called the Sir. The second, again, the finance. The salaries which our English medium school gives, sometimes a double, triple, 4 times, 5 times to the Hindi medium school. Yes, that's why the teacher joined this. But what is the other reason? Other reason is the student. Now suppose if I'm a maths teacher, so what should I join? I should join a Hindi medium school if I'm a maths teacher. But yes, if additionally I feel that I'm a maths teacher, I can teach maths beautifully, but while teaching mathematics, I can actually strengthen the student English as well. Now I think I should go to the English medium school. Why? Because I would help students to speak English well along with the mathematics, because mathematics the Hindi people also know, but actually they're weak in English, so they feel trouble globally. Why social science teacher joined English medium school? Ethically, morally, why he should have joined? Because he thought that I'm very good in social science, but actually if I go in Hindi medium school, I would not be helping them better. I would be helping English medium school better. Why? Because my English is very well. If I go in English medium schools, I would be helping students to grow better in English as well, as a social science teacher. Similarly, science teacher, similarly English teacher, and similarly every other teacher for the students. So what is the objective of the management and teachers to join the English medium school? So that the student should be better and communicator, better communication in English. See why the parents are coming to the English medium school. Number one, again for the prestige. Why? Because it would look very good, very bad if the next child lives to the next home is going to the English medium school, so-called big schools, and my child is going to a normal school. And even for this prestige, he is paying the more finance. That's why they are getting the more finance. But why only prestige? No, the other was what? Then my child will become what? The global speaker. So all three connected to the school. Why? Because they wanted a student to become a better communicator of English. That's why the English medium school came into the existence. Now let's talk about the student. A student is actually insane. He don't know why to join English medium school. It was just said by the parents and the friends were there. So he's actually not decision maker. The parents were the decision maker. So he joined the English medium school. But now what is the problem actually? He is actually insane. So he don't know what should happen with him. And the advantage of that, the teachers and parents, teachers and management are actually taking. And when I say about the schools, I include my school as well. I am not away from other schools. I am one of them. What happens? The management and teachers are forgetting why they opened the English medium school. They opened the English medium school so that when this child crosses 16 years of a school, after that he should not go for the IELTS competition. What is the IELTS competition for? It's for LSRW. In 16 years, you did not complete that objective which you have actually associated for. Why? Because you remembered this only. Now teachers are making excuses like what? They are saying what? That I am not comfortable in English, so I cannot speak English. I am a maths teacher. How does the English matter there? My dear, then why did you not join a Hindi medium school? Tell me that. Why did you not join a Hindi medium school? Why? Because of your image? Because of your finance? Then what is this? If you were not strengthened in English, then you should have strengthened the English. Then you should have joined the English medium school. I'm very sorry to say that. The second, I agree with the CBSE decision that teaching should be in the vernacular language. Why? If you're teaching in the classroom mathematics and you find that my English is becoming the barrier to students who understand the mathematics concept, yes, you should turn them in the vernacular language. But for the time, you should lift them up to the English. My vernacular language in the classroom should be a pull. So that student should be there in my hand. I'll be pulling him from vernacular language and pull it to the English. If the grade 1 child doesn't understand English, so grade 5 child, why do not understand? Why? Because English will be understood, or any language will be understood when you speak them. Language is always taught, it is never taught. Other excuse what the teachers give, that my child is not that good. They are not that good, that's why they cannot speak English well. They are not very brilliant. So my dear, speaking language does not require your brilliance. Even a pagal person, you say them, mad people, speak Hindi, how? The language does not require your intelligence. It requires only one thing, listening. If you speak English, they will listen English, they'll speak English. What I am saying actually they are the faulties. Why? They are not asking. They are not asking. The day they start asking, why are you charging this fees? Just because of giving the content, then content was giving very better in the Saraswati Vidya Mandir. What do you think? Saraswati Vidya Mandir is weak in giving content? No, it's far better than you. They give very good education. What do you think? Saraswati Shishman Mandir does not give good education? They give far better than your education. Only one they don't give, that is what spoken English, and you are charging 10 times more than them. For what? Just for this only communication. Just for the communication. And you forget that, why are you charging? So again I would say, It's not saying that in the classroom teaching should not have in Hindi or the vernacular language. It must have if it is becoming a barrier to students to understand. But after a period of time, they should come on English, and it would come when you speak in English. So after your teaching or while you're teaching, if you are becoming 80 and 20, it's good. 18 English, 20 Hindi, it would good. Or sometime you're speaking 15 English, 15 Hindi, it would even begin good. It would be said the sandwich method. But once the teaching ends, every other thing in the school should happen only in English. And if you say, then a child has got only one source of English listening is what? School. If you don't speak before them, they've got no other option to listen English. Once they go home, the majority Indians speak Hindi at their home or their vernacular language. In their gully mohalla, they will be listening only vernacular language. Where are they getting opportunity to listen English? That's only school, and the schools are making excuses. That got only one person to speak in English, that was his teacher, and teacher is making excuses. Why? Because they are not awakened, because he is insane. The day he start asking, my dear school, after 16 years, I am not able to communicate in English, either in reading, either in writing, either in listening or in speaking. How would you answer if he starts asking you? How would you face him if he starts asking you? It will be very difficult to face. So my dear schools, I say to you also, and I say to my teachers also, there is a group which you already are into, that's called the daily review group. Now I wish from the day you'll be writing there how many times I spoke Hindi today, and you would try not to speak Hindi. And again, when you say I spoke Hindi, I'm not saying about speaking Hindi in the classroom while teaching. You'll be writing the group like my name is A. You'll be writing my name is A. Today is the date 2nd May 2024. I spoke 4 times Hindi today. Right? And write a commitment, I will not speak Hindi again. Speaking English will bring a culture in the students to speak English well. That is need of the time. Need of the time, right? You have to do that. And the last, the people say, I'm in India, I live in India, why will you force me to speak English? In India, we cannot speak Hindi. You can't speak Hindi. Yes, we respect Hindi. We say you, when you speak Hindi, you should speak very beautiful Hindi. Very beautiful Hindi, but you see and understand that English is the importance, and they rely only on you. You're the single source to teach them English. You have to speak English. That's our moral and ethical responsibility. Let me add it to one more example, and you will feel yourself that what are you doing? Suppose if I go to one new city and I have to go to my relative and I have to take some sweets, and I go to a shop, it's written there, that's a ABC Mithai Wala, and we prepare all the mithais in Deshi ghee, the medium of cooking in Deshi ghee, and I go there and I purchase the sweet from there, and when I ate it, it's completely made off. It was made of either refined or dalda ghee. How would you say him? What is he? You would say him, he's a cheat man. Why? Because he charged rupees 600 per kg and is giving the material of 200 rupees per kg. He is a cheat man. Now if he says you, no, I've given you sweet. Sweet is very tasty. You're just concerned about the sweet. Why are you concerned about how do they cook? Then I would say, you charged me only for that matter, that how do you cook? Your shop is different for that matter only, how do you cook? The differentiation is that only, that you prepare in Deshi ghee. You're a cheat. Why? Because you're writing on your shop that it is prepared in Deshi ghee. Similarly, you're writing at your school, it's an English medium school. If you speak Hindi in the school, it is a cheat. It is a simple cheat. And I do not want to be a cheater, my dear students, my dear parents, and my dear teachers. I don't want to be the cheater. So parents also start asking the school, to my school also, to every school, that why Hindi speaking is going on in the school. My child should be able to communicate in English. That's very, very simple. I think I'm over today to let you know why English speaking should be the mandate in the school. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.